Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to look at King's Pawn opening called Giuoco Piano. This is one of the most popular openings played in tournaments. So it's very important that we know what should be White's plan and what should be Black's plan in this opening. So let's begin. White starts with e4, Black responds with e5. White moves King Knight to f3, Black moves Queen Knight to c6. White brings his White bishop to c4 and Black brings his bishop to c5. This is called Giuoco Piano opening. How should White and Black handle this opening? Let's discuss. White has brought bishop to a very active square, attacking Black's weak f7 square. White wants to get control of center. Now White's plan is to bring king pawn to d4. This move, White can do it immediately or he can do it later after some preparation. The main line for White in this opening is pawn to c3. White wants to bring his king pawn to d4, but he doesn't do it immediately. He first brings his c pawn before he pushes king pawn to d4, and after then White plans to attack on Black's king side. This is the main line of Giuoco Piano. We have other lines also. Instead of c3 we can do d3. White doesn't play d4 immediately. Instead he slowly aims to build in the center. This will also open diagonal for queen bishop. When Black will play king knight to f6, White can pin Black's knight to his queen. This pin can be very painful for Black. Another good strategy for White is White can plan to take his knight to c3 and then d5. This can put Black under pressure and can cause damage to Black. White also can plan to do c3 and then take queen to b3. Once this queen sits on b3, this will put very big pressure on Black's f7 square together. This is White's strategy in this line. So as explained, White can do either c3 or d3. If White goes with the main line and does c3, Black has three ways to respond to this. The first line is knight f6, which is a main line. Or Black can respond with d6. Or Black can also do queen to e7. d6 and queen to e7 are not considered as good lines for Black. So let's concentrate on the main line, which is knight f6. This will attack White's e4 pawn. So White now needs to do something to defend e4 pawn. White can defend e4 pawn by doing d3. Or White can play aggressively by doing d4 and attack the center instead of defending. In the past, d4 was very popular. However, these days d3 is more played in the tournaments. If White plays d3, he will defend e4 pawn until White castles and brings his rook to e1. White wants to develop his pieces for action before doing d4 and breaking Black's pawn structure. Having pawns in c3 and d3 also provide White bishop to escape if required from Queen's knight attack. Black may like to trade his knight with White's attacking bishop at later stage. White may need to bring his bishop to b3. Black has threat to do d6 and then knight a5 to attack White's good bishop. If Black plays knight a5, White can move his bishop from b3 to c2. This will also defend pawn on ce4, which is often target for Black. Another good strategy for White is White can take queen knight to d2 and then f1 and then g3 and then finally position his knight to f5. This will give opportunity for White to attack Black's king side. White may also want to do bishop to e3 after castling and then bringing rook to e1 to defend bishop. So these are the plans for White at this stage. If you are Black, you should have the following plans ready. First is castling. This will release the pressure on f7 pawn and provide king safety. Or you can play d6 to defend e5 pawn and build solid pawn formation, and then knight to a5 to exchange knight with White's attacking bishop. White's bishop is key to this game. Or you can play a6 to create an escaping square for the bishop. White can target to play d4. However, if you are White and you don't want to play d3, then you can play d4 instead and attack center. This line used to be very popular in the past. In d4 line, White is planning to play more aggressive game. White attacks the Black center immediately. After White's play d4 and does center attack, then the game should follow in the following manner. E captures d4, c captures d4, bishop to b4 check, bishop to d2. Here Black has two responses. The first is taking e4 with the knight, or Black can take White's bishop on d2 with Black's bishop. If Black's knight captures e4, Black bishop captures b4, knight captures b4, bishop to f7 check, king captures f7, queen to b3 check, king to f8, queen to b4 check, queen to e7, queen captures e7 check, king captures e7. This is how game proceeds. So this is the general principle for white and black in Giuoco Piano opening. Thanks for watching the video. Guys, I'm also thinking to do similar videos for Ruy Lopez and Sicilian defense, where I will explain opening lines and its underlying principles for white and black. If you think these videos will help to improve the chess, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.